to At the Regent by Shannon. I'm so happy to be out and about in our beautiful Tampa Bay area. I want to tell you a little bit about what we're going to be doing at our upcoming New Year's Eve party. And the reason we've chosen the Bahamas to be our charitable cause for that. You may say there's a lot of great things here in the Bay Area to be able to give to or to give back to. Why would we go outside of even our own country? Well, it's because the Bay understands what it's like to be on the shoreline. The Bay understands what it's like to have those hurricanes hit. This is an area that's been crazily devastated by these things. There are communities that will probably never bounce back. And what we can do as a community is give just a little bit back to those people. So here we are. We're out here and out by the beautiful waters here in Tampa to give you a little piece and a refresher of what it's like to live in those places when it's beautiful at the time. But there are those moments where the things have been broken apart and things are devastated, and we would like to show them that we understand, that we know how they feel. And I can't wait for us to talk a little bit about that this week on At the Regent by Shannon. We don't realize it, but living in a beautiful place like this is a luxury. But it also at times can be a horrible place to be when a bad storm comes. And imagine what it's like being those people on a small island where you have no resources like we have here in the Tampa Bay area. If something happens here, we've got a neighbor or we've got people that are not too far away that can help us. But think about the Bahamas right now and how they're sort of sequestered. They don't have all the resources and stuff that we do. There are actually islands who have been hit by these storms that will never ever recover. We as people all have different passions and resources and giftings inside of us, and sometimes we don't know how to use them. So it's time to get out there, learn who our neighbors are, decide what we have inside of us that they need, learn what people's problems are. It may not be for this relief effort that we're doing, but there may be a neighbor that has something that only you have inside of you that they need. It's time to find those things inside of yourself. Go out there, meet your neighbor, help people. There's homelessness, there's orphans, there's all kinds of different things that people have as needs. And maybe only you have the resource, only you have the treasure, only you have the tool that can help that. But unless you get out there and you find out what's inside of you and you learn what it is, you'll never know. So get out there. Put your thumbprint on this earth. Change a life. Maybe just give someone a smile. Little things to big things, it doesn't matter. Whatever's inside of you is purposeful, and it's time for you to get out there and give life to it.
Hey everyone, we're here down at Picnic Island, one of Tampa Bay's treasures, just like the many treasures around the Tampa Bay area. Something that we value greatly in our community is being so close to so many environmental, secluded places that have a quiet, tender place in our hearts that you can step away from the hustle and bustle of the Tampa Bay chaotic life and to have a little bit of tranquility and peace and quiet, and knowing that the Tampa area, the Florida area, we thrive on tourism and we thrive on our environmental infrastructure, and to be able to offer beautiful amenities to tourists and to locals alike. On New Year's Eve, we have put together an event that you will love to join us with, an event that is going to blow everyone away. It's going to glow. it's going to sparkle, and it's going to give back to a charity that's bigger than ourselves and bigger than our community and bigger than Tampa Bay. We're giving back to the Bahamian country. Portions of the tickets proceeds will be going back to the Bahamian Relief Fund, WeLoveBahamas.org, a foundation that we have put together at the Regent to give money to the charities that are in need in the Bahamas to rebuild after the disaster of the hurricanes that have gone through and impacted their daily life. We want to do something that gives back to them and allows the community to feel like they're a part of something in a charitable act. We want to invite you to come celebrate with us, come give back with us, and come have a fantastic night ringing in the 2020 New Year. Hi everyone, I want to introduce you to Allison Farnham of Satin and Lace Bridal Boutique. She's a huge contributing factor of all the community involvement that we've put together here at the Regent. It kind of all stemmed with Allison and her having a charitable idea and partnering with us and saying, let's make something really big and put together something that the community is going to get really excited about. Tell us a little bit about that. What did you do for us, Allison?
Well, after moving in here and ordering lots of new dresses, I had lots of dresses that needed a new home. And what better way to do it than to find some deserving people to wear those beautiful bridal gowns?
So what it is Allison gave us 20 dresses to clear her inventory here in her store to make room for her new line coming in. She gave us 2 dresses in almost every size stacked coming up. And so ranging from size 2 up to a size 20. We have 2 dresses in every single size. You need to make sure that you check out our website, check out our social media to see all the beautiful options. These are new dresses that we've put together for everyone to see. You'll be able to see them on New Year's Eve on the mannequins. We'll also have a fashion show displaying them all, letting people know what they look like. They can come by and touch them and feel them and see how they move and flow. Allison, tell us a little bit about your store. How did you come about the Riverview area?
Well, we lived in Riverview, and the bridal store was originally a tiny little store on Riverview Drive, and then it moved to an even tinier store. And the owner then decided that she couldn't do it anymore, and going on Facebook, as you do, and up crops a business for sale. And I thought, I might like to have a go at that.
So bridal, that was something that you had experience with?
No, not at all. Nothing, no experience at all.
How brave, how brave. So now that you've been in business, how long have you been in business for here?
This store has been open a year in January, so we're coming up to our first anniversary.
So what is it about the new environment? What are things that you like about the new growth and new potential?
I love being at Winthrop. It's such a friendly place to be. Everybody wants to do business here, wants to live here. Everybody comes in to eat here. It's a cool place to hang out. So
we definitely love being a neighbor of Allison's here at Satin and Lace. The Regent is just a short hop away, and we love getting to tell all of our brides to come in and experience what it is that Satin and Lace offers to the brides and to the grooms as well. Allison has offered us many opportunities to come down and bring our staff to experience her shop, and to see the beautiful gowns inside of her store. I've even had the opportunity myself to go into the dressing rooms and try on a few dresses. Who else would want to go into a shop? Even, I'm not a bride. I'm not experiencing the upkeep of going out and trying to plan it and trying to try on dresses, but just to come into her shop and to feel like a princess for a day, we had so much fun. I recommend everyone bring in your bridesmaids, bring in your mom.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bring in your family and just try on things to get an idea of what it is that you have in mind when you do decide to get married. Can we go in and take a tour around the facility?
We absolutely can. Yes, of course.
Let's have her show us around and show us what beautiful things that she's brought into the building to give it a character and to give you a different character.
Okay, so now we're amongst our collection of new wedding gowns. This is one of our brand new Madison James collection. Isn't the train stunning?
It's so beautiful.
And it actually makes a heart shape around you when you lay it out with the dress, the way it shapes. It's beautiful. We certainly have some stunning new dresses coming in, including one that we're all very excited about. We have a black wedding gown arriving any minute now, and I cannot wait. for it to get here.
I have been so excited since I heard it will be a focal point, I'm sure.
It
in your
absolutely will,
store.
yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about the designers and the labels. I know that you came back from Chicago. What is it that you...
So Chicago is the buyer's market for all of the national bridal companies. But what I'm really excited about is that we actually have a collection from two ladies who actually come from Lakeland called Albert Griffin Bridal. So we have their brand new collection here. And then we have the Madison James collection. And we have Sincerity by Justin Alexander, and then we have the gorgeous Casablanca gowns that are really known for their beading, and that's where the black one's coming from.
I actually had a bride come in the other day, and I want to say thank you very much for sending her our way. She had not heard about us, and she came in and she showed me a clip of her dress, and I said, "You came from Satin and Lace?" And she goes, "Yes." I said, "Yes, I know, that's my favorite dress." And it had the most beautiful, intricate beading, and I knew she came from you. And it was such a confirmation to know the quality that's consistent in our community, and that you offer it so well, so well. We love partnering with you. Oh, yes, me too. Me too. Yeah, we've signed with her, and she'll be having her wedding with us here at the Regent.
Good. Yeah. That's awesome. That's what we're here for. Okay, so this is Taylor. This is one of our Albert Griffin dresses from our two ladies in Lakeland who we're so excited to work with. We like to shop local as much as we can, and you can't get much closer for a wedding designer than Lakeland.
Absolutely not. It's nice knowing that you can get such beautiful options right here close to home.
Absolutely.
That's
absolutely
awesome. It's beautiful. Beautiful to work.
Thank you. So now you can see all of our sparkly stuff. We have belts and hair pieces, lots of different sorts of veils, all kinds of stuff to finish that picture. And I was so excited when I went to Chicago to see these beautiful pieces. They're actually from the UK. It's called their Constellation Collection. Aren't they beautiful?
So beautiful. They absolutely look like intricate little stars.
Yeah, and
They
they're
are
all
so
movable,
pretty.
so you can change it and personalize it to how you want it to be. Change the colors on it.
So
It's beautiful.
soft and whimsical, and it'll be just the perfect delicate touch to a perfect bridal day.
Awesome.
So they have the private viewing rooms here, the bridal suites, Oxford and Cambridge, very fitting to their where they're from, obviously, and like pulling in the intricacies of this is something that's important to them. This is where they came from. This is letting them know a little bit about their story. I love stepping into these bridal suites and seeing the intimacy that comes into it, and all the little notes that lets the family knows that you are a family person and that
Absolutely.
tradition is important to you. You have a private viewing couch. The curtain closes around these handmade platforms. Tell us a little bit about how you came about the design when you were putting it together, knowing what the bride needed, but also...
So we wanted everybody to be able to have their own private time and to have that with their family. So we organised for sofas to be in here. We will serve drinks when they come in, but everything can happen in this room. We absolutely will take the brides out into the front, into the daylight, because everything looks different in the daylight. You can see the sparkle much more on the dress. But if somebody doesn't feel comfortable doing that, then that's what this fitting room is all about. The bride gets to stand on this platform here, change into the dress, and then we open the curtains so that her whole family that are sitting here, bridesmaids, whoever she wants to bring, can see what she looks like and admire her as she goes about finding her perfect gown.
That's so exciting. I love that there's that private, intimate moment where she gets to have that with herself. I love the opportunity that the bride gets. She gets to have the intimacy of the seclusion of being by herself, seeing herself in the dress, knowing that she's picked the dress, and then having the ultimate reveal of having her family and the people close to her that she's invited in for this special day of when she gets to choose the dress.
Absolutely.
Knowing they're right there. That's so beautiful, beautiful. I love every single detail of your shop. Thank you so much for having us in.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, thank you. And if you want to have a beautiful experience, come to Satin and Lace Bridal, hang out with Allison, and pick your favorite dress for your special day. I want to thank you so much for having us into your shop today, and I want to thank you all for coming and joining us at Satin and Lace Bridal Boutique here in Riverview. We want to leave one of our scavenger hunt treasure boxes here with you today. We want to tell everyone a little bit about it. We want to tell everyone thank you for taking part in the scavenger hunt, and we also want to tell you thank you for starting this whole process. She's given us the dresses. We'll be giving them away on New Year's Eve, and you'll be able to find the scavenger hunt boxes spread out all throughout the Tampa Bay area. We'll be connecting to the bay. Inside the boxes, you will find treasures that resemble things that look a little bit like this. So I hope that you find a treasure chest, and I hope that you find a spot in the community that has something a little bit more than what sparkles here, something that sparkles a little more like this.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. And you're welcome to join us and look at our tickets that are going to be coming up for sale on Eventbrite. New Year's Eve, we'll be having a gala that we'll be hosting, and part of the proceeds will be going back to WeLoveTheBahamas.org. It's a charitable foundation that the Regent has put together to give a little bit back for the Hurricane Disaster Relief Fund for the Bahamian citizens, to give them something that helps them sparkle a little bit too. And we want to say once again, thank you so much, Allison, for having us into Satin and Lace and showing us around and letting us see one more time so that we can show everyone in the community. And how can we find you? Tell us a little bit about your shop.
So you can find us on social media with our website. We're also on Facebook and Instagram at #SatinandLace. We are located at 11286 Sullivan Street, which is in the Winthrop Plaza right next to the barn. But I really want to say thank you to you guys for organising this scavenger hunt. The dresses are going to find beautiful brides, and we're going to raise money, and we're going to have a wonderful time on New Year's Eve. So thank you so much for taking this and running with it.
Oh, thank you so much. And thank you all. And I hope that everyone's just as excited as you have helped make me become. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's been such a pleasure joining Jacob and On the Move and their ribbon cutting today, and getting everyone else out from the community to see what it is that is such a treat inside for everyone to experience. You need to get down here and check it out for your next event and see what On the Move can do for you.
All right, ready on 3, 2, 1, 0.
To all whom these presents may come greetings. Whereas On the Move Productions is a member in good standings with Greater Riverview of Chamber of Commerce, and whereas On the Move Productions is hosting a ribbon cutting ceremony this day in honor of their showroom open house, and On the Move Productions is 100% committed to giving you outstanding service and are dedicated to providing the very best personalized entertainment for your special event. They are full-time, licensed, insured, award-winning DJs, draping, and lighting services. I, Karen Clarkin, honorary mayor, real mayor of Riverview, do hereby proclaim December 3rd, 2019 to be On the Move Production Day. And invite all citizens of this great community to duly note this occasion to remember. I highly recommend On the Move Productions team is inspired and passionate about your event. Your event ain't unless you have On the Move Productions.
All right, here we go. Hold on a second. There we go.
Bill pushes me out little by little.
No, I didn't.
No, I'm saying that would be great. Just push me out.
Or you can do it inside.
Thank you very much for coming. You guys are awesome. A lot of vendors here support me over the years. Thank you very much. Family, mom and dad. Dad started this company back in 1995, by the way. Wouldn't be here without him. My wife, my family, my kids, the hard-working crew. Love you guys. Thank you very much.
I'm really glad that I brought him into the DJ business so that when I turned it over, there was somebody excellent to give it to.
Original owner 1995, I took over in 2009. Learn from the best.
It's a luxury to live in these amazing places like we have here in Florida. And imagine it being devastated by one horrible storm. And so the great thing that we're going to be able to do at the Regent with our New Year's Eve party is to be able to give back to that. You may say, hey, I'm just a small person in this crazy big world. It's okay, because each of us with just a little bit of help can help our neighbor, no matter how far they are. You may have just, $5 you can give, or you may just be able to come and party the night away with us. But the thing is if we don't step out of our comfort zone, if we don't move forward and we don't do things for other people, we never leave a thumbprint on this earth, helping others. So it's time for you to get up. Look for those things around you. This may not be the cause for you, but there is a cause for you. There are things that inside of you just stir, and passions inside of you that only you can give to this world. So it's time to find those things. Get out in the world. Meet your neighbor. How many of us don't even know our next door neighbor? It's funny, I live in a neighborhood and I probably know 3 people who live in there, right in the proximity of where I live. It's time for us to get out to know one another, learn about one another, learn the things that we each need, the things that maybe we have resources that they don't. It's time for us to get up, learn about ourselves, and move forward and do great things for each other. It's time for us to give back. I'm so excited that you got to share with us today going to Coastal Catering and meeting Chuck and Cheryl, as well as going to the ribbon cutting of On the Move Productions and hearing the amazing stories about how Jacob started and where he's grown to be today here in the Tampa Bay area. I'm so excited that you get to come and join us for the New Year's Eve party that we have coming up. It's going to be amazing. It's a glow party. It's going to be so much fun. And we get to party the night away, the new year in, the 2020 vision that's coming this direction. We get to be part of that while still doing a great thing for a good cause and helping the people in the Bahamas. So please come on out and join us at the Regent for the amazing, wonderful fun that's unfolding just for us.